Let's see what this is. Princess Aaliya Sultana Babi requests your presence at the Garden Palace in Balasinor, India, to prepare our beloved lamb dish, Lasaniya Kheema. That sounds exotic, like an Italian Indian dish. Oh, and the whole family are going to be there to test it out. I have no idea what this is, but I'm always up for a challenge, so let's get going and turn this dish into something modern and stunning. I am Christian Bauer, executive chef and co-owner at Troika Sky Dining, one of Malaysia's most innovative fine dining restaurants. I wanted to have some fun with my European heritage and my love of world cuisine, so I came up with the idea of taking over the kitchens of royal families and reinventing traditional palace dining. My style of cooking is modern, but it always has a definite twist. Who doesn't love a challenge? Join me as I put my culinary skills to the test. I just arrived in Gujarat by train. What an incredible journey. It's my first time in India and I can't wait to get stuck into it and see more of the place. It's exciting. India is really complete sensory overload. The sound, the smell, the people, it's completely mad, but I like it a lot. This is my very first real Indian chai. I mean, I've had it in Europe, but I'm in India, the first one that should be real. Chai is India's national drink. This spiced tea is boiled in a brew of water and milk, and it is served sweet, very sweet. My God, it's hot. I know why they have such small cups. There's so much sugar in here. I think I only need one a day to be able to stay alive. I could live on that. I'm on my way to Balasinor to cook for Princess Aaliya and the family. Now the palace is in a rural area, so all the produce will be farm fresh. It should be really exciting. The royal family of Balasinor comes from the formidable Babi dynasty. They came from Afghanistan with the Mughal warriors who gifted the Babis with princely estates in Gujarat. They bestowed the honorary title of Nawab or Prince on them. The Babis are Muslim and maintain a non-vegetarian lifestyle, unlike the mostly Hindu population. Now that's a welcome. Balasinor is one of the few remaining places in India where a Muslim royal family still retains its presence. And what a warm welcome they've prepared. I'm eager to meet Princess Aaliya and learn more about the family's history and culinary traditions. That is stunning, my God! I have to actually collect myself before I go in there and meet the princess. I've not had such a welcome ever! My God! Princess Aaliya.
Hello, Chris. Welcome to Balasinor.
Thank you. It's lovely to meet you.
Come, have a seat.
It's a wonderful place that you have. It's
Thank
really
you so
great.
much.
And you have a lot of portraits.
Yes,
Great to
these
see.
are all my ancestors.
Who's the baby on the wall over there?
That's my father. He was crowned at the age of 11 months because the throne can't remain empty.
Yeah.
It's like the king is dead, long live the king.
So who's this gentleman here?
That's my great-great-grandfather, His Highness Zorawar Khanji Babi of Balasinor. And he was so strong that, you know, in the olden days we had these coins, golden coins.
Yeah.
So with his thumb, he could just remove the imprint from the coin with his thumb and his finger, just like this.
I read the family recipe and I'm quite excited to redo it in a modern way.
Yeah, it's an age-old recipe which has been handed down through generations, and it's been a personal favorite with all the family members.
Ooh, so should I be scared?
I think so, you should.
Oh, no. I hear your mother's going to be there to taste what I'm doing.
Yes, I don't know if you're aware, but my mother is an exceptional cook.
Oh, I didn't know.
She's a celebrity chef in her own way.
Oh my goodness. So she might not like the fact that I'm going to redo her recipe.
She may like it or she may not.
I'm going to try and charm her first so that I've got some brownie points before I start.
Oh, well, let's see if she gets charmed.
Fine. Can we have a look around the rest of the palace?
Yes, come, let's go.
The original palace was destroyed in a blazing fire in the 1940s. This place is actually the old guest house, so you can imagine how absolutely enormous the old palace must have been.
And Chris, this is our dining room where we'll be having our lunch.
Beautiful. That's a fantastic room.
Yeah, we have something for you.
Food. I never say no to food. What are these?
This is the kebab Balasinor.
Delicious. Who's the chef?
You'll be surprised to know it's my mother.
Really?
Yes.
Can I meet her?
Sure, with pleasure.
The traditional kebab of minced mutton is another favorite of the royal family and part of their culinary heritage. Mughal cuisine boasts an incredible number of spiced lamb and goat dishes, cooked in an exotic variety of ways.
Chris, this is my mother, Her Highness Begum Saiba Farad Sultana Babi of Balasinor.
Your Royal Highness?
Nice
to
meeting
meet you.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
I'll leave you two experts to discuss about your favorite passion, food.
Thank you. I'm going to take the traditional recipe of the keema
Okay.
and I'm going to turn it into a very modern dish. The Lasaniya Kheema is a centuries-old dish of minced mutton with green garlic topped with egg, reflecting the family's rich culinary traditions.
Are you sure you can make it?
I don't know. You'll be there to judge. Hopefully my head will not be on the chopping block.
I hope not.
This recipe you've been making for a long time.
A very long time. It was been handed down to me by my grandfather, my mother's father. They used to have it for breakfast.
For breakfast?
During winters, because they have this green garlic on it, you know, and that we only get it during the winters.
Quite strong green
Yes,
garlic.
it is quite strong.
I think I've got it in my head. I'm a little bit scared now. Well, thank you, Your Royal Highness. So there it is. The gauntlet has been thrown down. I must now prepare a modern interpretation of the traditional Lasaniya Kheema. And it must be good enough to impress the Begum, the princess's mother. Meanwhile, Princess Aaliya has a prehistoric surprise for me. Well, I guess we're a few 100 million years too late for an omelette.
I'm afraid so.
I've come to Balasinor in Gujarat, India to prepare a modern version of the traditional royal dish of Lasaniya Kheema. I am a guest of Princess Aaliya's. The princess is not only a royal, she is also a dinosaur enthusiast and proudly takes me on a tour of India's very own Jurassic Park.
Chris, you are here at the world's third largest dinosaur fossil excavation site.
Well, that's not a fossil.
No, that's a model of a dinosaur. And today we are going to make you a paleontologist from a chef. Just imagine, Chris, this whole area, as far as your eyes can see, was full of dinosaurs more than 65 million years ago.
Well, I'm glad they're gone now, otherwise
I don't think we would be standing
I
here.
think we'd be running.
Yes.
So how did you get started with all the dinosaur park?
When I was a child, I was learning the words like apple and bat.
Yeah.
But after that, the first spelling I learned was of the Diplodocus. So, and I was 4 years old, so I guess it was my calling from a very young age.
So how do you spell it?
Right now, I don't remember. Here is your tool, the most important tool for a paleontologist.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go off and find my own dinosaur.
All the best.
Well, I'm not quite sure how much I'm going to have to blow. Oh!
Chris, I'm afraid that's not a bone.
Oh.
Come on, I'll show you a fossil.
All right.
Okay, Chris, this looks promising.
All right.
So let's try your luck here.
Hey, I think we've got something here. What do you think? The basis of a soup or not?
Well, you certainly have found a fossilized bone, and this is the bone of the Rajasaurus, an Indian dinosaur.
Right.
And this is the fossilized egg of the dinosaur.
Whoa.
You can see the shell and the tiny pores on it. And
Oh, yeah, it's
a very
actually-
interesting story behind this egg is that it was found with a village woman and she was using it to grind her masala. So it was all covered with chilies when we found it.
Well, I guess we're a few 100 million years too late for an omelette.
I'm afraid so.
Speaking of eggs, I do need to go to the market to get my ingredients for the Lasaniya Kheema. But first, we make a quick stop at a primary school supported by Princess Aaliya and her brother Prince Salahuddin. The royal family makes regular trips to the villages to promote the children's education, and they have invited me to join them.
They study all the subjects here.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
We support, the education here because a lot of people are actually needy. So it's just not here. In various other schools also, we try and help them out in whatever way we can. So in general, of course, education is very important as part of our philanthropic work.
After a cheerful send-off, I head to the market to buy ingredients. For my version, I aim to make a marinated stewed lamb instead of minced mutton, and also a ghee-fried egg white pancake. I must say, Her Highness Begum Babi has really put me on the spot, and I want to impress her. Still, I'm going to take a risk. Even though there are no tomatoes in the original royal recipe, I need some fresh, ripe tomatoes for my own stewed lamb.
They're small, but they're nice and red. So I'm gonna get a lot of those. I love all things deep fried. This is so simple. It's just those strips fried, and then I think with some chili on it and a bit of salt. But it's delicious. India's gonna make me fat.
To marinate the lamb, I need ginger, coriander, cumin, and absolutely all the green garlic I can lay my hands on.
I need green garlic. Green garlic. Where can I find green garlic? I'm still hunting for my green garlic. There are chives everywhere, but where's the garlic? I'm counting 3 different types of chilies, but not a single green garlic. This is the green garlic season. I think. Let me not be happy too fast. Bingo! This is it, green garlic. I need a lot of that. Up, 1 and 2. Very nice and sharp. I think it's somewhere between a radish and a horseradish, actually. I think after we've stewed it, it will be a little bit milder, but we'll still get a bit of punch out of that.
For my stew, I also need onions, chilies, spices, and of course some big juicy mutton shanks.
Hello, do you have any mutton? Oh, there we go. That looks good. I need 2 more of these.
First time shopping at an Indian market. What an experience. Well, I have everything I need, so it's time to hurry back to the palace and start preparing my dish for tomorrow's dinner.
I absolutely have to get my lamb marinated tonight. And then the lamb will be chilling overnight. And tomorrow we'll be ready to go.
The first few ingredients for my marinade are garlic, onion, and ginger. With a little help from a mortar and pestle, I'm turning this into a paste.
Right, we've got a lovely, wet, rough paste here. I just need to put the cumin and coriander in there, a bit of lemon juice, some oil, and we're ready to marinate our goat. Now this is a very interesting local black salt. It has a very sulfurous kind of flavor, a bit like salted egg. We've got our goat here, so all I need to do now is marinate it. Now we don't need to be shy about this, just slap it on. And now for our last vital ingredient, the green garlic. The green garlic in this dish
is an absolute mantra. Must have green garlic. A lot of it. I might have gone a little bit mad on the green garlic, but Begum said it's important. And now it's hands time. Really needs to be everywhere. So there we have it. Our legs are marinated. All we need to do is keep them in the chiller overnight, and we're ready to go tomorrow. I know what the royal family likes to eat, but what about the locals? To find out, I head to the night market for some authentic street food. It is full of life and color, and the smell of tandoori chicken is simply irresistible. Just taste. Taste a bit. What? No, good. Tandoori chicken is marinated in yogurt and seasoned with spices. It is the cayenne pepper powder that gives the dish its fiery red hue. The name comes from a cylindrical clay oven, a tandoor, in which the dish is traditionally prepared. But a simple grill seems to work just as well. With all the pieces cut up small and then the marinade put all around it, you really get that tandoori flavor in every single piece. This is wonderful. I'm going to pack the rest back and eat it at the palace. Next, there's more cooking to be done. My fate is now in the hands of the royal family of Balasinor when they're going to taste my reinvention of their beloved Lasaniya Kheema.
By itself, it's good. But
I'm afraid it's not like the Lasaniya Kheema at all.
Here in Gujarat, northwest India, I am a guest of the royal family of Balasinor. Today is the big day. I am cooking for the crown. I have altered the family's traditional royal recipe of Lasaniya Kheema into a stewed lamb, and I'll be serving this with green garlic pesto, egg yolk lemon sauce, and a ghee-fried egg white pancake. Right, here we are in the bright morning in the palace garden, and we're going to start our day by stewing the lamb we marinated yesterday. What I'm going to do is keep the lamb on the bone and stew it with all the spices until it's really nice and soft. It should fall off the bone. Then I'll take the stewing juices and turn them into a rich, thick sauce. That's the first thing. The lamb shanks are browned in a pan with ghee and ginger. And now I'm going to stew them with tomatoes, carrots, onions, cumin, and coriander. And we'll just pop our meat into there. Next will be our green garlic. I'm going to make that into a pesto type sauce. So we should really be able to taste the full flavor of the green garlic. And now to the egg. Normally it's just put on top of the dish, but I'm going to turn the egg whites into a big decorative fritter. Every dish needs its vegetables, so I am frying some cauliflower and radish with mustard seeds for a more traditional Indian flavor. We have it all. We've got the lamb, we've got the sauce, we've got the green garlic, and we've got the egg. Can't really go wrong, can it? The clock is ticking, and inside the palace, members of the royal family are already setting the table and preparing the dining room. I guess I had better get on with it and plate up my version of Lasaniya Kheema. My lamb is nicely stewed, it's really, really soft and tender, and now it's all about decorating. So that's gonna go on my plate right here. I've tossed the cauliflower that were boiled in a little bit of ghee and a couple of mustard seeds. So we've got the lovely color there, green garlic sauce. Got to be a little bit fast, otherwise my meat is going to be cold. And now all I need to do is cover my meat with sauce. Last one, we're going to decorate it. A little bit of wow factor to my dish. We're ready to serve. Princess Aaliya, Prince Alauddin, and Her Highness Begum Babi take their seats, and the Lasaniya Kheema is served. This is the moment I have been waiting for, the moment of truth. Will they like my interpretation of their recipe and bestow my dish with their royal seal of approval? Food's out. I don't hear a lot of talking there, so I don't know. I think we did well, but you never know when you're messing with people's traditional recipes what they think of it. I hope the Begum's not too harsh on me.
I like the way he has presented.
It's good. It's a good effort.
Yes. The marination is very good. It's very nice and tender also. Easily cut it. And the marination has just gone right to the meat, inside.
I like the vegetables and the sauce.
But you can't call this the Lasaniya Kheema. This is a dish by itself.
Correct. By itself, it's good. But
Yes.
So where's Chef Chris?
I hear them.
Hello.
Hello. So how's it going?
I'm afraid it's not like the Lasaniya Kheema at all. But it got a taste of its own and it's very tasty.
If it would have been minced meat kebabs or something, and if you would have added the green garlic to it, it would have been somewhat closer to it.
What I'm trying to do with all these dishes is to get something where you eat it and then there's a memory of it. It's not you eat it and then, oh yes, this is the dish. You eat it and you go like, yeah, the memory of it.
But the lamb was really well cooked. It was tender.
I like that actually.
Succulent.
Very
really
well marinated.
Thank
It is
you.
very nice.
But yummy.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
It was a
Thank you for
pleasure,
inviting me to come here. It was really
It is
nice
really our
meeting you.
pleasure having you with us. That's right.
Thank you.
You must give me the recipe.
Yes, I will indeed. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
What an interesting challenge that was. I really enjoyed meeting Princess Aaliya and the whole family, and I especially liked the Begum. Maybe it didn't go exactly as I had planned, but it was fun nevertheless. I hope you'll join me again next time when I am cooking for the crown.